And I'm thinking, oh.
Sometimes the best way to cover a story is 800 feet above it. Introducing the new Bob Moore Chopper 4. Bob Moore Chopper 4. With award-winning pilot reporter Jim Gardner. The new Bob Moore Chopper 4. Only on News Channel 4.
A single shot rings out in an Oklahoma City neighborhood. What followed was a bust involving drugs, powerful weapons, and a lot of money. From our mobile newsroom, News Channel 4's Jolene Cheney has more on what led up to the arrest. She's joining us now live with more. And Jolene, the way we understand this all started with neighbors who were concerned about a man who was living on their street.
That's right, Kevin, but once police showed up to his house to check on him, they got an eyeful. Right now, the streets are pretty quiet. Many just getting home from work, children home from school. It's why the people who live here say they moved to this neighborhood. But recently, things started getting pretty loud.
I just heard a real loud boom, and I freaked out and didn't know what it was exactly. I mean, it was loud. It rattled everything in my room.
Bruce Pyle says he's lived here for decades and called police when he heard a gunshot coming from the house next door. Neighbors say they worried about the emotional well-being of the man who lives here because his wife recently passed away. Once police pulled up, they immediately saw problems.
He was able to see through a window, and inside he saw several rifle cases that were sitting right inside of the front door. Obviously, that arose a suspicion due to the fact that that's why we were called.
After several knocks on the door by police, a dispatcher convinced 36-year-old Michael Chisholm to come to the door. Police say he appeared to be under the influence of drugs or alcohol, and they could smell marijuana coming from inside his house. Once inside, they found several guns, ammunition, drugs, paraphernalia, and hundreds of dollars.
There were rifles, there were handguns, and also a fairly large amount of drugs, most of that being marijuana. It was in different packages, different envelopes, separated in different areas.
A discovery that's got neighbors questioning this once peaceful street.
And I'm thinking, oh.
Anytime you have a combination like this where you have somebody who's under the influence, you have drugs, you have weapons, obviously this is a very, very dangerous situation.
Chisholm was arrested on several charges. He has been released from jail, but we were unable to make contact with him. Reporting live, Jolene Cheney, News Channel 4 HD.